We have a group of celebrities and influencers.
I'm AJ Pritchard.
I'm Saffron Barker.
I'm Timbo.
I'm Karim Zeroual.
I'm Tasha Ghouri.
We're going to ask them questions that relate to social isolation and loneliness.
And the key is that they have no idea that that is what they're being asked about. Do you feel that people really know who you are? If the answer is yes, stay where you are. And if the answer is no, take a step forward.
Strictly Come Dancing or SAS, people kind of see that side, but that's not really what makes me tick 100%.
I do share my life online, but people don't get to see everything.
Do you feel that you make more of an effort with friends and families than they do with you? If the answer is yes, take a step forward. If it's no, stay where you are.
When you're with friends and family, do you sometimes feel, or have you ever felt, that you're left out of the group? If the answer is yes, take a step forward. And if the answer is no, stay put.
In the past, I didn't know how to speak up for myself. I wasn't as confident, and I found that I was quite lonely around so many people.
It's quite hard for me to let my guard down and just be me.
I struggle to be in conversations. I have to lip read quite a lot, and there's been many times where I felt left out because I have no idea what's been spoken about.
Do you worry that the phrase out of sight, out of mind applies to you? If the answer is yes, take a step forward. If it's a no, stay where you are.
Would you say that any of your friendships are superficial? If the answer is yes, take a step forward. And if no, stay put.
In the past, I've had a couple of friendships where I felt like I've been used a bit. There's been a couple of people in my past who have maybe invited me out specifically, knowing that they're probably going to get a cheaper or free night. And it's took me a while actually to kind of realise that and break those bonds.
So we surprised you with these questions, and what we were really driving at was social isolation and loneliness.
I had no idea what the questions were going to be.
For me, hearing the questions and just thinking with a complete blank canvas in my brain was really important.
One of the things I found really interesting was they had to think for quite a while about their answer.
Yeah.
They weren't sure about where they felt in society, whether they felt isolated or not.
I've definitely learned a lot today actually. You can be surrounded by people, friends and family, yet still feel lonely.
When I designed the questions, it was to look at what underpins loneliness. And what underpins loneliness is actually not about just sitting alone, but it's about the quality of your social connections.
Whenever I've ever had bad mental health, normally it's to do with loneliness.
And those questions also could be about self-esteem or self-worth. They could be about all sorts of things.
Feeling lonely is not embarrassment, it's a natural feeling.
It is a lonely world, and there's so many pressures at the moment that you need to kind of remove that and just ask for help.
Hundreds and thousands of people will identify with those people and how they feel and how they relate to those questions and answers.